Good evening, Arushi. How are you? Great. Hmm. I don't look at the charts in these sessions. I just respond to conceptual questions. If you have any conceptual question, you can ask. Uh, Taking charts and all, it requires like detailed time and all. So I am fine with replying to questions. Hmm. If anyone has any. How combust Saturn gives result of Sun. Uh, Saturn just gets combust theoretically. Practically, Saturn never gets combust. When Saturn Sun come together, it is Sun which feels the pinch. Okay, Sun gets beaten down. So Saturn Sun conjunction will give issues with authority figures, with father, with ego issues. Person can have ego issues and all. That is what can happen with Saturn coming closer to Sun. Government issues also, like person can get into litigation with the government and all. So that is a possibility with Saturn coming closer to Sun. But this is one combustion where Sun gets impacted, not Saturn. So Saturn is only combust theoretically, not practically. Moon in Swati Nakshatra Pada 4 with Venus in 11th house Libra. Moon in Swati, understand Swati, this nakshatra, Swa plus Ati. If you split this word into two parts, Swa plus Ati. Swa means self, Ati means extreme, extreme of self. Moon is mind, extremely independent mind. Okay, so this is where like person can be very extremely independent. They may not like anyone to tell them what to do, what not to do. They will not allow anyone to rule over them. Okay, that is the point, like a kind of difficulty person can face, especially in relationship matter. as moon is with Venus. Otherwise, also moon in Swati Libra can bring like issues in relationship, because in relationship generally people try to control each other. This is where the person may feel lots of frustration, because he wants to be independent or she wants to be independent. That is where. If Sun has 21-degree Virgo, Saturn at 0 degree, but someone is not working, then same results we can expect if Saturn Dasha is going. First of all, like I don't think Saturn is combust here. Okay, Saturn is almost like 10 degrees away from the Sun, so I don't think there is a combustion, but there is a conjunction. There is a still conjunction between Sun and Saturn. Okay, and the Sun Saturn conjunction results will come. Like person will have the very limited results or benefits from people in authority figure, uh, maybe distant relationship with father. Okay, all these results, and also like ego issues, they will continuously involved with such people. They will bump into such people who are going to hurt their ego automatically. Okay, so that is where the issues can come up in the like this Sun Saturn conjunction. So issues are similar with the Sun Saturn conjunction or Saturn combustion. The intensity rises higher if Saturn is combust. Saturn comes very close to Sun within 2 degrees or 3 degrees, then it is like combust, and then the intensity will be very high of all these results. Is this applicable when Saturn aspects the house ruled by Sun? Not really. It is like the energy exchange should happen between Saturn and Sun. Okay. So if Saturn is in, like suppose in Aquarius and it is aspecting Leo, that is not Sun Saturn energy exchange. And Sun Saturn energy exchange will be either Sun Saturn sitting together, or Sun Saturn aspecting each other, or Sun Saturn in each other's sign. Should person move away from Sun father figure? Yeah, if he can, if it is an option with the person, if he has facility to stay away from authority figures or fatherly figures, then they can move out. Okay, but that is the main thing, that like I can work for myself. I may not be working in job setup, so I am avoiding authorities there. Fine. I may avoid authority as my father. I may be staying away from my father. Okay. But how far I am going to avoid authorities in my life? Like one day or the other, I have to like deal with any authority figure anywhere in the world. Uh, for even smaller works like filing an ITR and all. So we have to deal with authority figures. So what this Sun Saturn conjunction actually means in a spiritual sense is that person needs to work on his ego. Person needs to humble himself. That is what is the message from Saturn Sun conjunction. Person needs to work on his ego and not to present himself or herself as an egoistic person. Okay, they need to learn the politeness in this life. Okay, this is another way of looking at Sun Saturn Sun conjunction. uh, Debilitated Sun and Sun Saturn conjunction manifest the same way? No, Sun Saturn conjunction is more difficult. Okay, and debilitated Sun is not that difficult, but if Sun Saturn are together, it is the biggest enmity. Okay, Sun Saturn enmity is the biggest enmity. You cannot get bigger enmity than Sun Saturn enmity. They don't want to see each other's face. Okay, that's why Saturn is furthest away from the Sun. He doesn't want to see his father's face. So this is why Sun Saturn conjunction is more difficult than only Sun getting debilitated. That can still be managed. Uh, then which work to pursue in Saturn Dasha that it gives a good result if Sun is Atmakarka, ego comes. Saturn is in Libra, which work like the specific field needs like detailed analysis, but like Saturn is in Libra in your case, so like Libra is the sign of business, person should get into their business. It is also in, I think, in Chitra Nakshatra, maybe some creative work. Okay, but as I said, specific field of career we can understand only by looking at the chart in detail, but from this much information I can tell they are this much only. Yes, Chitra Nakshatra. Psychology is also good field for Chitra people. Chitra root word is coming from chitta. Chitta means consciousness, so psychology can be a great field for them. Karthik ji, if my female business partner having exalted Jupiter in her seventh house means it will be good for me. Yes, we can say so. It can bring some sort of benefits to the person, or at least the person knows how to sustain partnerships, how to like work in partnerships. Okay, they can have wisdom and knowledge to sustain it. Namaste, how are you? I am fine, thank you. How are you? Venus in Capricorn rising and Ketu in the fifth house Aries. I am now in Venus Mahadasha, Ketu Antardasha. What can I expect in this Dasha? Venus Ketu, you can utilize this energy in a few ways, like you can get into any creative research type of work, you can pursue your creativity, your hobbies, talents, and all. You can also go into financial markets if you are interested and research in that area of life. But Ketu Dasha is there, Ketu is headless. Consider yourself as headless. Don't take any important decisions during this Venus Ketu Dasha. Let this Venus Ketu Dasha go off, or you may not be able to see things correctly, decide things correctly. So, no important decisions should be taken. But you can research about those things in life. Like, don't, the simple example is that, like, Ketu is in the fifth house. Fifth house is stock market. Don't invest in a stock market, but you can research about a stock market. Okay, so Ketu related activities, meditation, spirituality, research, occult, mysticism, these things you can do. Okay, but don't get into any like materialistically beneficial plan. Okay, because that can backfire, as it is the dasha of losses, isolation, separation. Sun in Aquarius in fourth house means ego conflicts at home with authority figures. Ego conflicts at home and with authority figures. At home, who is your authority? Father. So person can have ego conflicts with the father at home. Suppose someone has only mother at home. Unfortunately, the father is not staying for one reason or the other. Then they can have ego conflicts with mother also. Okay, so ego conflicts at home with either father or mother. But like with authority figures also they can have issues because sun is still their 10th lord. 10th lord sitting in the fourth house, not getting digbala, directional strength in enemy sign. It is difficult for any benefit from authority figure. How to see two people attracted to each other? Just a common rule is like receptive ascendants. Okay, when suppose like I am a Scorpio ascendant, if I meet someone as Taurus ascendant, if someone who is Leo ascendant, they meet an Aquarius ascendant. I have moon in, let's say, in Gemini. So if I meet someone who has moon in Sagittarius, opposite ascendants, opposite signs. Venus in Sagittarius, if I meet someone in Venus in Gemini. So it shows like mutual attraction towards each other. Rahu's presence in ascendant of each other. Okay, if a person like I am a Scorpio ascendant, if I meet someone with Rahu in Taurus, I may be obsessed about that person. Likewise, if I meet someone with Rahu in Scorpio, they may be obsessed about me. So the Rahu shows the obsession, not attraction, obsession. Okay, Saturn shows the suffering and pain. Saturn shows the frustration, but it's still something which you cannot get rid of. Okay, and this is the like complexity with Saturn. Like Saturn in Scorpio, like I have a Scorpio ascendant. If I meet someone with Saturn in Scorpio, they may not be very happy with me, but they will not be able to let go of me. Okay, that is also the thing. If Sun is in is seventh Lord Hasta Nakshatra. Nakshatra. Saturn is Dharakaraka. Dharakaraka Chitra. Then how we know spouse characteristics, profession which is to be taken. We cannot know. Understand this thing. Marriage related questions I don't take. Okay, marriage and remedies. First of all, don't talk about spouse. We can talk about partner. Okay, relationship we can talk about. Saturn being Dharakarka means frustration in the relationship. Chitra type of professions can be there. Okay, person can have Chitra type of profession like creative or maybe in the painting or drawing. That kind of like hobbies can be there, or as I said, psychology. Okay, these type of fields. But we cannot directly talk about the marriage. Marriage remains a social institution. Do we consider Chalit chart position or D1 chart? I consider D1. I don't consider any other chart. Thank you, sir, for answering last question. I have Sun in Aquarius in the second house. Okay, Capricorn rising, and I will be in Dasha of Sun Mahadasha Sun Antardasha this August. Something good will come to me, please. Sun in Aquarius, second house. Yeah, financially it can be good Dasha, because especially if you are in business setup, Aquarius is the sign of entrepreneurship. Sun rules your eighth house of business benefits. So business benefits can come up if person is in business or entrepreneurship. Also inheritance can come up. So that is the thing. So financially it can be good dasha, but person can have ego issues during this dasha, ego conflicts, clashes. Health wise also take care, because eighth house is still accidents. Okay. Any remedies for skin issues? No remedy. Take medication. Okay. There are good enough medications available in Ayurveda or homeopathy for skin allergies and all. As your recent article suggests that for the next year, our focus will be the houses Leo and Aries. Mine is seventh Aries, 11th Leo. How can I utilize this year? Get into your own business. Seventh house is other people, masses, and businesses, and 11th house is entrepreneurship. So this is where the best benefits can come up if you are in your own business and all. Otherwise, like relationships and all can come up, but it is better to go for business rather than relationship. It's not working. Great. I can help you only when I look at the chart. I cannot help you like this. Okay. So at least I don't know any remedy. Don't worry. I'm not saying remedies are not there. I'm just saying I don't know remedy. Thanks a lot for answering and sharing knowledge. Be blessed. Thank you. God bless you too. Uh, right. Thank you. If chart is Vargottama, native life is same for life. They follow the same life path normally. Like if a person is in job setup in later life, also they can be. This is what people say. I don't say it. Okay. So they say that if a Vargottama Lagna is there, they follow like almost identical life path throughout their life. Okay, in early life also they are in business, and later life also they are in business, or in early life they are in job, so later life also they are in job. So this is what happens. But what I feel is that changes can still come through dashas and transits, so we should be open for that. How this transit will be for Aquarius ascendant? For Aquarius people, Saturn is going into the first house, big changes in life path. Okay. Again, third house and seventh house will be most active. So if person can be in business, it will be more beneficial. Antardasha planet placed or aspecting 10th from Mahadasha Nath, and Mahadasha Lord. Does that planet also influence? Right. This is also one of the way to like assess a particular dasha, especially Antardasha. Make your ascendant make your Mahadasha planet as ascendant and look at the where Antardasha planet is falling from there. You may get additional result of that house. Okay, this is additional result. This is not the all result or only result. This is additional result. One additional result you will get of that house. What does Moon and Mercury being the Atmakaraka, Amatyakaraka respectively sitting together in the fourth house of D9 indicate? Uh, D9 is like a chart of right life path. If Atmakaraka and Amatyakaraka are conjunct in D9, it is considered as like some Raj Yoga or Maharaj Yoga in Gemini astrology. So when Atmakarka and Amatyakarka are in one house, this shows that person, like person's destination and path towards that destination is going in same direction. So it is like which fourth house of I don't know the ascendant here, but it shows that while working from home and serving people from home, they can find their life path. In like teaching, counseling related activity, or nourishing and taking care of people. Again, the full chart is important. I cannot tell everything from this much of information. Malefic planet in the 10th house of natal chart, leading life, being an employee is good, or making business like employer is good. Business. Rahu Saturn in the 10th house, Leo. Okay, you cannot get worse 10th house than this. You can get actually Saturn Ketu in the 10th house. Okay, so Rahu Saturn in the 10th house I have, and like I have worked in job setup also. I have worked under other people, and now from last 10 years I am working in this profession. So there is a lot of difference between the results I used to get there and results I am getting now. So when malefics are in the 10th house, even those malefics are trying to guide us that we should be our own authority rather than working under others' authority. Person should become his own authority. Another way of saying is that person will gain his authority only by like working for himself, and no one else is going to give him authority or recognition. What does an exchange of places between 11th house and 10th house Lord indicate for Sagittarius ascendant? 10th and 11th Lord exchanging signs. So it is like Mercury Venus. Okay. So again, for career matters, it can be good. If Mercury, Venus are exchanging, they can be very creative. They can be very skillful and all. Uh, Financially, also, they can be very good with managing their finances. Okay. So in those matters, it can be like helpful. But in relationship matters, they can have their own issues. Um it shows person gains out of their career. Person is also gaining, if 10th lord is in the 11th house, 11th lord is in the 10th house, person is gaining from career, gaining from authority figures. Okay, that is the kind of thing we can see. Should we consider dasha results from moon chart or lagna chart as vimshotri taken from moon nakshatra? I consider from Lagna chart. I don't consider from moon chart. I feel moon chart is more your mental setup, your mindset. So event is always happening. Event is always happening through the ascendant. Your moon chart shows how your mind is going to react to that event. Moon chart shows your mental receptivity towards that event. How this Guru Rahu conjunction transit will be for Virgo moon sign individual. Mind will feel lots of instability. Okay, mind will feel, because for Virgo moon, Rahu Jupiter will be in the 8th house Aries, so mind will feel lots of instability. That what if this happens? What if that happens? So the fearful mind kind of thing. Lots of energy is going into the 8th house, and maybe big changes coming into life, or at least mind is feeling that big changes are coming in life. Right, so this is done, this is done. If Saturn is in 7th house, should person do late marriage? Yeah, it is better. Either delay marriage or marry on a very matured or practical grounds, okay, rather than any Bollywood romance. Okay, so Saturn in the 7th house is like frustrated married life. Okay, so they should lower down their expectations in the relationship. uh, right. uh, so namaste, namaste. Please, Aquarius rising Jupiter Dharakarka in the 5th house, Saturn conjunct Sun Mercury in 11th house, Jupiter Mahadasha, Saturn Antardasha. This is Dasha wise. First of all, Dasha analysis takes long time, so I may not be able to tell you everything. But Jupiter Saturn, this is like a important Dasha, because they both are planets with the longer orbits. Okay, within them every other planet comes. So Jupiter Dasha and Saturn Antardasha, or Saturn Dasha and Jupiter Antardasha, brings biggest changes in life. Okay, so that can be the case. Some big changes may be coming into life, and person needs to be receptive. Jupiter Dasha and Jupiter is in 5th house, possibilities of relationship and all, but be ready for big changes in life. Okay, and this dasha normally brings the biggest changes in life. And also Venus is in placed in wherever Venus. Saturn alone is enough to spoil the show in any house. Okay, Saturn doesn't need any other planets support or detriment. uh, Even Saturn plays Libra, but in some other house, late marriage. Yeah, we can say so, because person's maturity to deal in relationship matter and develops with delay. Okay, when Saturn is in Libra, means they find it very difficult to sustain a balanced relationship. So they should be delaying their marriage as much as possible, so that they can be mature, their partner can be mature, and they can have a more practical way of dealing in relationship matter. Ketu in the 8th house in Cancer, problem through 8th house, or utilization of 8th house in positive way, both can happen. Both can happen. It only depends on where you are utilizing their energy. So person can have issues with the in-laws or in relationship and all these things in inheritance also, but Ketu in the 8th house Cancer is very good for any research oriented field, research oriented education, and working in that type of field like surgeries. Great. Ketu in 8th house in Cancer. What does seventh Lord Saturn being retrograde for a Cancer ascendant, being in fourth house with retrograde Mars, and lots of frustration in the relationship. Saturn is always frustration, and here it is sitting with another malefic Mars. So in relationship matters, they can have lots of frustration, and the spouse. Understand, seventh house is spouse. Its lord is coming into the fourth house of mother. A spouse becomes a burden on mother or their like mother's home. So this is a possibility with this type of planetary placement. Okay. Also, as it is retrograde, person will reflect back a lot upon his duties and responsibilities in life or on relationship matters. What else I could have done better to sustain my relationship in a better way and all that. While Jupiter Dasha not good for everyone, as it is said, it's marriage, wealth, children. It doesn't understand one thing. Every dasha is good. It only depends on how you utilize the dasha. What is Jupiter? Jupiter is knowledge, guidance, like teaching. Jupiter is natural guru. If Jupiter dasha is going on and you are not doing any of these activities, then how Jupiter can help you? It is as simple as this. Any planet can give you a good result only when you are doing something related with that planet. Suppose someone has Jupiter is in 5th house or 9th house and it is exalted, fine, great. Jupiter Dasha is going on, but he is trying to work in the 10th house. He is trying to work in the job setup environment. How Jupiter can help? You are not even doing any activity related with the Jupiter's placement. So this is the main problem comes with dasha results. Okay, planetary placements are good, they are indicating towards something, but we are never utilizing that planetary placement. If the baby born in Leo sun sign, how much it is good for father? Why? Father gets results as per his karma. Baby will get result as per his or her karma. So no issues. Uh, every baby is child born is auspicious for everyone. Don't worry. Sorry, sir. I know I should not ask marriage related question. Then don't ask. When you know, then you should not ask, right? If Jupiter in 7th house in Virgo, uh, can it show the partner or relationship with the person who is connected in the field of medical biology? Yeah, it can be. Virgo is the sign of healing and healthcare. There can be possibility. I wanna know which house for second marriage. Seventh house. Seventh house is relationship partner. Even someone is looking for 10th marriage, that is also seventh house. Worked in bank. Great. Saturn is the lord of seventh house for all Cancer ascendant. Are all Cancer ascendant bound to suffer in relationship? They are going to have one or the other difficulty. Nature of difficulty can change. Okay, difficulty will be there. Nature of difficulty will change. Okay, Saturn is this is like one example of Cancer ascendant we are taking. Okay, but Saturn is in every person's chart. It is lord of some house. It is lord sitting somewhere. So we have difficulties related with that house or that sign. Okay, in our life. So this is what Saturn is all about, difficulties. Okay, your challenges. So Cancer ascendants and Leo ascendants, they naturally have difficult relationships because Saturn is ruler of the 7th house. It is also ruler of one of the Dushtana house for both of them. so their relationship is always difficult. Anyways, relationship is difficult, right? How to make Saturn Dasha good is still unmarried, no job. Work. Saturn is all about work. Look at your duties and responsibilities in life, where you should be like working, what you should be doing in your life. Marriage can only spoil the show for someone. Okay, don't think that just by getting married you will be having a very good, happy life. But look for what you can do, as per Saturn's position and all, what kind of activities you can do, and then persevere. The main condition with Saturn is perseverance. Okay, how long you can persevere, how much hard work you can put, even in relationship matters. Okay, when Saturn is involved, like in the earlier question, every Cancer ascendant person is supposed to suffer in relationship? No, if they are ready to persevere. Okay, it is like considering that every day is first day of your marriage. Okay, and trying to work again and again in your relationship. It is that perseverance which Saturn asks in any condition, in job also, in career or business, and in relationship. You have to work again and again in that area of life. Like for me, Saturn is the fourth lord sitting in the 10th house. So with my relationship with my parents, I have to work every day. I cannot feel relaxed that okay, now it is all set. Nothing like that. That never happens with Saturn. Uh, Look for the job or work you can do, and then persevere with it. Uh, Jupiter Saturn in the seventh house for of Aries. If wife has matured mind, no problem in relationship. There is nothing like no problem in relationship. Relationship itself is problem. Okay, understand this basic thing. It is just that, first of all, these two statements cannot be together. If wife has matured mind, why your mind is not necessary? Your mind should also be matured, right? And the second statement you are making is completely immature statement. No problem in relationship. This itself shows immaturity. Okay, so first of all get yourself matured, get your partner matured, and if you both are matured, you will know that there will be problem in relationship. The dignity of Saturn doesn't matter. No, it doesn't matter. It is Saturn's show today, right? Everyone is asking about Saturn only. How to apply Badakesh concept? Does it applicable for all natal chart? Yeah, for every chart there is a planet which is Badakesh. If it is in good dignity, then person can overpower those obstacles easily. If it is not in good dignity, then person may have to work really hard. Hard work done not being appreciated. This is again the Saturn thing. Don't expect appreciation even. This is perseverance. Work. That is all Saturn is all about. Okay, so on how much you can work, regardless of what you are getting in return. Okay, like I tell you, like when I started in this profession. Okay, I used to post at least 2-3 articles every day, 2-3 articles every day, and it continued for 1.5 year. No recognition, no appreciation, and no, not a single person used to even like the article or read the article for 1.5 years, and then the appreciation began. So this is the perseverance which is needed. Okay, then only we can expect some sort of results coming. Hello madam, how are you? I'm fine, thank you. Where are you nowadays? I don't know. Still in this universe existence along with you all. I was traveling recently a lot. So now I'm fine, settled at my place. Let's hope. Saturn is Chitra sitting with Jupiter in Swati. Which job to pursue? Career consultation required detailed analysis. We are all going through Saturn Dasha or Antardasha. Maybe. I am not in the Saturn Dasha or Antardasha. I am in Jupiter moon. See, facing same experience only as Saraswati started. I worked daily more than 12 hours, even weekend also, but no appreciation. Manager is always dominated me and shouted at me. This is sad and unfortunate, but it is what it is. Right? We cannot do anything. How to utilize this Saturn sixth transit for Virgo moon sign individuals? There can be some changes in workplace. There can be like health issues, so be proactive towards your health issues. Be proactive at your workplace. Be receptive towards the changes in life. That will help. Sandhi period. There is an article written specifically on Sandhi period. It is a long concept. I cannot explain it here. How strange Mercury Saturn Antardasha. Okay, great. Uh, Sandhi period is like the last Antardasha of any Mahadasha. It starts setting up the stage for the next Mahadasha. So, like in this example, Mercury Saturn, this is last Antardasha of Mercury Mahadasha, and the next Ketu Mahadasha is coming. So, this person will start getting result of Ketu Mahadasha from this last Antardasha. Okay. So this is called Sandhi period. Sandhi means bridging period. It bridges between the two dashas. Okay. Make some video on timing of events in life. I made. I'm more active through my website. You may check articles there, astrosaxena.com. I'm not as active in YouTube. Okay. So and neither I have time to be more active here. I do only one session in a week. That is this Q&A session. That's it. That is my YouTube presence. Neither I have any plan to do anything more on YouTube in future. So you can check articles. I have written articles on all these questions you have asked. You have to just do a little bit of search. For Sagittarius ascendant, Mercury is Bhartakesh, and if this conjunct with sixth Lord Venus in many Marak house, how to interpret if it for career, as Mercury is also 10th Lord. Person can have some obstacles coming from authority figures or even from father. Father may not be very supportive towards the career they want to follow, or family may not be that supportive. Okay. Marak house means second and seventh. So second is family. Family may not be very supportive of what career they want to follow or what business they want to follow. So this is where the obstacles and yeah, problems may come. Okay. uh, make some video if this is done. If Venus Rahu in Cancer in 10th house natal chart, which kind of business will favorable? Career analysis takes a long time. If you have any conceptual question, you can ask. Why is Moon Saturn conjunct called Wish Yoga? Saturn is stress and Moon is mind. So when Moon is along with Saturn, it is like a stressful mind. So this they have just given the name. Wish Yoga doesn't mean like poisoning and all. It only the name is there to alert you that there is something troublesome here, and there is something troublesome. It is just a way to alert someone. Okay, but it is not that person is going to be poisoned or he will poison someone, nothing like that. It is just a stressful mind. Okay, person has to deal with like a stressful mind, and maybe the mother's life is equally stressful. People watch YouTube more, you will have more subscribers. That's why you are not understanding. This is the strategy. I don't want more subscribers. So that's why I don't want to get into YouTube. Even this was not my plan. Even this like one session per week is like forced upon me. So that's why I don't want to get into YouTube, because I will have more subscribers. I will be more busy. I want to be at peace. Okay, it's not good for me. I don't. I am the laziest person in the world. I don't want to work. Okay, so this is why you will not understand. This is a strategy. This is my business planning. It's good for you. And I don't want to increase consultations either. It is like I'm happy. I'm happy with the number of consultations I'm getting. Okay. So if anyone can do me a favor, just like post somewhere that this guy Astro Saxena is a fraud. Okay, that will be great for me. So that lesser and lesser people come to me. Namaste. Greetings from Russia. Greetings from India. What is your good name? Mm, Capricorn ascendant Ketu in the ninth house. How will be Ketu Dasha? Ketu Dasha is similar for majority of people. Ketu is isolation, separation. Ketu is occult mysticism. If you involve yourself into spiritual activities, occult, mystical, research oriented, higher knowledge, and all that, excellent dasha. Meditation and all, excellent dasha. But if you try to go into materialistic pursuits, buy a property or invest in a stock exchange or things like that, difficult dasha. Ketu is the planet of spirituality. Ketu is the planet of letting go. Ketu is the planet of isolation and separation. Follow this path. Okay, then it may be more beneficial for you rather than following the path of materialism. Okay, just a second. Moon Ketu conjunction in first house, Taurus ascendant. Uh, Again, like a person can have like mystical approach towards life, mystical mindset and all. That can be a possibility. I am getting a call and now I am closing it down. Okay, thank you.